Hello, welcome to Ring Takes as Lewis gets away. Welcome to Ring Takes here as we reach our Night of Champions picks and also the finals of our GOAT bracket. Of course, I'm always joined by Brian and Lewis here as we go through this. How are you guys doing?
Doing real well. It's the middle of the week. We got two more days to go, and yeah.
So you were saying in the chat how there was like a whole bunch of wrestling. And of course, like we have, of course, during the week. Monday we have Raw, NXT on Tuesday, Impact, Dynamite, and Rampage, and then we're gonna have Night of Champions on Saturday. NXT is on Sunday, and then you said what was the other pay-per-view? All Out, All In,
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. Is that this weekend?
Yeah, that's this
Sunday.
Weekend, Sunday. It's Sunday, the same time as NXT Battleground. There was actually a report that about this. Shawn Michaels had answered the question if it was intended for NXT Battleground to go head to head with AEW Double or Nothing, and Shawn had said that it wasn't about that. It wasn't about that. It's just that typically during Memorial Day weekend, you know, they book these events, and it's the perfect time to book them on Sunday because the kids don't have school on Monday. So you're guaranteed to get a wrestling audience. So that's what that's about.
I mean, it's funny because the pay-per-view Night of Champions is on Saturday, and then NXT is on Sunday when it's usually the reverse. So it's just like,
yeah, NXT used to always be like
on Saturday.
I don't know why they switched it. And yeah, I was thinking about this not too long ago about how it's crazy how when us growing up, like pay-per-views were always on Sundays because it was right then the next day was like Raw. So if you didn't catch the pay-per-view, the first thing you saw on Monday Night Raw was the freaking highlights of what happened at the pay-per-view, which was me because nobody in my house was paying for the damn pay-per-views.
I miss those old days of YouTube when people used to just show the pay-per-view on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
With the match in the morning.
I wasn't even hip to that.
They would put like each like part in a different YouTube video, and you had to watch it real quick when WWE took the shit down.
Yeah.
Like those were the days. Parents didn't pay for the pay-per-view. Catching on YouTube.
I never got to see any pay-per-views because they were literally $50, and I'd be like, please, I'm like, what? How much is it? I was like, it was $50. They're like, what? No, we're not paying for that. I'm like, if it was ever to order anything on TV, nope.
That was like family time. Like so, like you get the family together, put the fucking pay-per-view on. Like we used to watch it. Some we didn't watch all of them, of course, but that used to be our thing. Like you put the pay-per-view on.
Unless that
as long as it was the Rumble or WrestleMania, my family would pretty much buy it. But if it was any other pay-per-view, I had to come out of my own pocket.
What the hell is Unforgiven? I ain't ordering that.
even SummerSlam, I had to come out of pocket for that.
Oh, for real? No.
Yeah,
like,
I had to come out.
I think I missed a couple.
We gave you two, so you can't get a third one. So
I used to try and sell it so hard, like, please, it's gonna be so like, no, that's too much money. We're not doing. I'm like, I'll give you $20, like whatever I could.
Do extra chores. Get good grades, please. No, like I just like we used to order that shit because it was and that's the funny thing. Like it's funny, like I wouldn't be able to like get gifts and shit like that, but my parents would order the pay-per-views and shit like that. So WCW, parents would order it. Fucking, and back in the day, it used to be before it went to 50. It used to be $29.95. They were like, yeah, we can do that. WWF, we had the VHS. We used to record it. I was like, all right, cool. I'm fine with that. And that's another thing too. So we used to record it. So like at that time, we used to record it like when VCRs and shit like that. So
I never knew how to do that shit. I would not know how to record something on VHS. I'm like, I don't know what fucking setting you put this
early days of
pirating.
Like we used to have the fucking tape, like, and then after, like, if I missed it or went to sleep or whatever the case may be, the next day after school, VHS right there, pop it in. And that'll be my afternoon, man. Good old days of wrestling. Good old days. Yeah. And now, with that being said, like I used to hate I hate when it's on Peacock now. because it's like the WWE network just got to that point where it was like everything you can find in filter. So like if I wanted a certain AJ Styles match, I can literally just search AJ Styles and get that match that I wanted versus XYZ. Now on Peacock, I'm like, I gotta go through all these fields. I gotta go over here. I'm like, y'all just had it perfect. Y'all just had everything perfect.
No, the one thing about there's two things about Peacock I can't stand. One is the ads. And I know what you're saying. I know what people are thinking. Well, won't you pay extra? That's not the point.
I'm not paying anymore.
The ads are a pain in the ass during the pay-per-views, because when they show certain matches and they show the history of those matches, they'll immediately go into like a 30-second ad for stuff on Peacock instead of showing you the history of the certain whatever the match is. Unless it's like the main event or something. So exactly. All right, so there's that. And number two, if you're watching if you like come home late and the pay-per-view's already started and you jump in and you start watching, you have to watch on Peacock. You have to watch it live from wherever you picked off.
Yep.
And on WWE Network, you used to be able to come in 15 minutes late and then watch it
everything.
and then you can just watch it. Peacock, that's the thing with Peacock. So if I miss the pay-per-view, if I miss like the first 10-15 minutes of the pay-per-view, I'm like, I'm gonna just watch it later then, because I can't go back. So
literally, I go on Twitter, I'll be like, what was the first match? Cool, bam, they keep going.
Wow, that crowd be crazy, because it's like you come in like 15 minutes late, or what happened, or an hour late, or whatever the case may be. I can't just start it from the beginning. Nope.
No. I've somehow been able to rewind sometimes, but I remember when they rebranded it and I was like, yo, let me go back. Nope, live. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm like,
you missed the first 10 minutes of a match, a big match? Oh, so what?
And even more annoying, even if I would wait till like 11 or 12, whenever the hell it finished, it wouldn't just like automatically like, okay, play from the beginning. No, you'd have to wait like an hour or something, and then it'll like maybe be ready. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to watch this shit tomorrow. Like, I'm not staying up any longer. I'm gonna pass out halfway through. Like, I'm not even gonna finish this.
Yeah. Wrestling, so much. It's too much wrestling, man.
Yeah,
it is.
It's not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing.
No. Of course. I saw the premiere of AEW Collision is going to be there in Chicago. Is it June 17th or July? I can't remember.
I meant to watch a video, but did they confirm that Punk's coming back?
No, they did not. There's a report.
Them saying Chicago, though, basically,
so
I think stamps that. Yeah, like.
But that's the thing that I think we talked about it a little last time. Well, or I watched something where it was like all the stuff that had Punk in it, they're like editing out and blah, blah, blah. But then, of course, like he literally just said, oh, it's going to be in Chicago. So, of course, Punk is going to be there. But then if he's not, then, you're going to hear it from the fucking crowd and shit because it's Chicago or whatever. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know if I want Punk at this point. I know he's a great draw, but all this shit is like, I feel like it's fucking up the business.
Yeah, but that's the exact reason why they need him, because he's such a big draw.
I know.
He's the Brock Lesnar of AEW, man.
No,
don't even start.
He's their biggest draw. They need CM Punk. They should be, like I said last week, they should be able to work through all these issues with the brawl and everything. I know legally there's still some things that need to be worked out, but I believe as professionals you should be able to just sit down, iron out the issues, and then you can make a great story out of it. Imagine CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. That's a dream match.
There's too much cash. There's too much cash at hand for them not to make it work.
No.
That's my only thing. Like it's like at any job. Okay, like you stay over there, I stay over here. If we have to work with each other, be professional. Let it Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels never liked each other. But when it came to those,
look how long that took to roll over.
I'm fine with that if we're gonna get good wrestling.
But that's the thing. It took. I mean, after the screw job. I mean,
that was pretty much it.
Bret and Shawn were cool. Bret and Shawn were cool, and then Shawn started acting out and becoming the Shawn Michaels. Yeah, so. Shawn was on them pills and stuff. So that, and then their relationship.
He was angling because he was trying to get paid more. Right, like when you hear about all the stuff like how much WCW when Razor and Kevin Nash left, that's when he was like, "Yo," he was like, "I can go to WCW," and he was doing all that type of shit. So it was like
he was wilding, like he was doing them.
Yeah, he was wild. He was trying to get paid. I mean, I get it, but it's like, damn.
I mean, he even says it. He even says it. He was like, "I was a terrible person to be around back then." He's like, "I was an asshole." Bro, I didn't even like me back then.
The way Jim Cornette talks about him during that time, I'm like, damn. You want to talk about hating a person?
Jim Cornette is a natural hater, though. Jim Cornette's one of these old school guys. I respect Jim Cornette as a manager, as a character.
Yeah.
He's one of these old school guys that's just set in his ways. He has a specific mindset of what professional wrestling is, and he doesn't know how to let things go. So he's holding on to the Shawn Michaels of 97 or 96 or whatever.
Because that's real. That's real wrestling. None of the shit that's going on now.
It's just like he still talks about Shawn Michaels like it's 95, 96. Time has passed. I know a lot of it. And I know a lot of it is just his shtick with his fan base and such.
Oh, probably yeah.
Because they love it. They love when he fucking bashes people and shit. That's been his gimmick the entire his career. So of course he's still gonna keep doing it no matter. Like I've seen him like shit so much on like Dean Ambrose and all this, all Kenny and blah 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 blah. Like it's just
he loves him some of the Young Bucks. Jim Cornette loves him some of the Young Bucks. Yeah. Just go on YouTube, type Jim Cornette Young Bucks. Yeah.
He talks about them dudes like hilarious, like fucking Kenny Omega, he calls them jazz hands. The fingers and shit. Like he can't stand them dudes. I don't even know why he reviews AEW.
He hates it so much. He talks so much shit.
They talk shit about those guys.
He talks so much shit about Tony Khan. He's like, "Oh, he's just a fan. He doesn't know how to book a show. Blah blah blah. There's no story." It's like, bro. So do your own shit. Like I mean,
first of all, he was in charge. He was in charge of a couple things that fell through. Like, so I'm like,
exactly.
Yo, if anybody knows how to fail and then reinvent themselves and do it again, it's you. So like, why are you shitting on this guy who just is like, I want to support a product and do something with the rest of it?
And it's like, okay, people can shit so much on AEW, but like. This company is literally exceeding all the like no other company has done this literally since WCW. Mind you, WCW was already established. This is literally a brand new company that has already surpassed Impact, GCW, like all these other promotions to literally having TV deals, pay-per-views. Like, come on,
this is only year 5. People forget
they
are a baby company. They're toddlers right now. There's only been 5 years, and look at all the progress that they've had. See, people are expecting. People think it's like year 30.
like they don't know what they're doing. But it's like people are still invested in it. Like, give it time. Like,
first of all, they're going overseas, and they're about to sell out a 90K arena in England.
This is why
they're not gonna get those numbers, but they are gonna get a huge turnout, though. They are.
I think they said they're close. I think they said they're 60,000.
Yeah,
and
which I could definitely believe.
That's what in August. That's in August, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like they can kind of make it happen. They gotta get CM Punk. They gotta get some type of rivalry going.
Yeah,
because Moxley and Kenny Omega's cool, but it's like they need CM Punk. They they should throw money at Sasha Banks. Like, get anybody you
she's
can.
Injured. She got a broken foot. No, she broke it.
She broke it?
Yeah. That was legit. No, that was a legit broken foot. Like, if you watch there's a video on Twitter. If you watch the video of her falling off the top rope, she broke her foot.
I gotta see it. I only saw when they were carrying her out. That's what
I saw the pictures, but they were like, so I guess she was supposed to retain. Like it was supposed to, and I guess midway or like right after that happened, like she was like, "Yo, you're gonna get the title because my shit's broken."
That's crazy. On the fly for her.
That's crazy. Royal Rumble.
She's having too much fun right now.
Triple H, make the call. A broken foot can heal. Royal Rumble.
Hey, it took AJ a while to come back.
AJ was gone for like 6 months.
It was like a leg injury too, or ankle, something like that.
Yeah, he missed WrestleMania. Yeah, it was no
injury. I think in like December, late December, or early January, he broke his ankle and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's back till now. It's been like what, 6 months?
Yeah, roughly 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
So it's like, damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But Royal Rumble, Triple H, do it, do it.
I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see her in AEW though. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like she would elevate the division. I feel like, you know,
they need some type of stability.
They need a mega star. They need
if
a
they don't do
mega
anything
star,
with Jade Cargill, they haven't made that transition with her yet. So
she's still like she has the look and the strength, but technically she's not. She hasn't had like great opponents. I think that's the thing, and I don't know why they're holding her back in that position and not putting her in the main women's. I don't know if they're still just like trying to establish her more, but it's like, come on, you have 50 title defenses and you haven't lost, like, or undefeated, like
when are you gonna pull that trigger for that? Because it's like Britt Baker, the Outcast, like she should be.
When she loses the title, I mean, that's the only.
There's no indication that's happening anytime soon.
Like none whatsoever.
I keep seeing online that people saying, "Oh, when Chris Statlander comes back, she has to be the one to do it." Like, but
I forget which one's Chris Statlander. I know who it is, but I don't remember.
Does she go by the Alien or something like that?
Yeah, she used to have that alien gimmick, but now she's more serious. Thank God.
Yeah. But it's like, yeah, she's good. And then there's just too much wrestling. that just made me think about NXT, and I'm like, Roxanne Perez getting attacked, and I joked that it was Mandy Rose who attacked her or whatever the case may be, but I'm just like, NXT, like they're about to crown a women's champion, fucking Carmelo Hayes, Bron Breakker, like all this shit going. There's too much wrestling, man.
I've heard the Bron Breakker stuff is good. Like he's like actually a heel now, and like
he's different.
He's a good heel. He's a way better heel.
He looks like he should have been a heel. He looks like he got the Roman treatment. Like it was like a babyface for the longest time. Now he's finally turned heel, and I'm like, this is probably where he's most comfortable.
He sounds exactly like his Uncle Scott Steiner. Yeah. Well, he has to be.
If you hear me,
if he doesn't have like the chain thing over his head.
Yo, that chain thing was so fucking cool. That was the coolest shit.
Like, yo, dude, like fucking my brother used to be like, yo, Big Papa Pump. Like WCW was trash. But you turned in to see Scott Steiner just like fuck people up with a lead pipe.
Knuckle fucking push-ups and shit, just fucking going off. Girls on his fucking arms and shit, just like
dude was strong as shit for no reason. I'm like, yo,
them biceps were abnormally large.
I'm like, dog, like you're on.
Yeah, bro, this is
like, are you shooting the juice right into your bicep? Like,
this is too obvious, bro. Ain't nobody gonna believe that you did this shit naturally. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, it was literally like lump and then it's like an extra mountain.
He was always a tag team wrestler, and then it's like, yo, he was always a good wrestler, and then all of a sudden he became Big Papa Pump, and it's like, yo, you can't move it.
I didn't think he was a good wrestler. I don't know. I didn't get exposed too much to him, but
before Big Papa Pump, yeah, he was as a tag team wrestler.
Yeah. But he got super huge. I just remember him like when he was about to turn heel and shit like that, like he just got super big. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, damn. Steroid era, man.
Yeah, basically.
Steroid era, man.